Is Elton Brand going to trade Ben Simmons for Buddy Hield?
Yeah,
he would be murdered.
Why?
If he did that. Ben Simmons is so good.
But he can't shoot the ball.
He's a triple-double.
Yeah, that was just 12, 8, and 7.
But Buddy Hield's pretty good, right?
Stinks.
I'm weird about this because I love the core. I want to keep these fucking players together.
What's on your shirt, John?
The XFL.
Kevin and I, we were doing the Sports Society show on my YouTube channel, and we were like, let's cover the XFL. For the most part, it'll kind of just be silly. But the rule differentiation from the NFL to the XFL, it was kind of like maybe the NFL should steal from what the XFL is doing, and maybe the XFL can be like this. And the XFL has this Team 9, right, Kev? Like there's 8 teams that play, but there's a 9th team that's kind of like their team that the 8 teams can pull from. We were like, let's pick a team and root for them the whole season, and every episode we'll update, the teams. And this is the Renegades. They're from Dallas.
Dallas Renegades? That's your squad.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say fuck you to the Cowboys. I'll root for your XFL team before I'll root for you. And it's kind of a pretty sweet logo.
What is it? Oh, Renegade.
It's a Renegade.
Looks like a bandit.
Chris. Or a bandit.
Looks like a bandit.
Pick your poison.
I like the XFL.
Bank robber.
First 2 weeks were really good. I liked a lot of the rules. The kickoff rule I loved. But then all of a sudden the games got to be like low-scoring battles.
Basically minor league football.
Yeah, before the season started, they said if they continue to expand, they were going to take the English Premier League rules, where a professional league and a minor league. Every year, the 2 worst major league teams drop down, and the 2 best minor league go up, because that's what they do in soccer. And that was the plan.
That would just be so interesting. First of all, it's a fucking game here. Let's make it more interesting, and give them a chance. If they fail, then they go back down. Who cares?
But you also wouldn't tank your season. You wouldn't just tank your season.
There'd be no tank.
Because the penalty is you're out of the fucking bigs.
Yes, you're out of the league.
And the players can move back and forth, but the whole team, and it's a big deal for the teams. So my assumption is they were going to wait till they were making money and they could make more teams. But I thought that was it. I love that. That makes it more fun.
That's been awesome.
Let's start watching English Premier League. That's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. We'll watch a good match. 0-0.
We'll get up at 3. We'll pregame.
Pregame and watch a 0-0 finish.
If you have the right crowd and you put a couple bucks on Manchester United, all of a sudden 8:30 in the morning on Sundays will become a lot of fun.
But you have to name another team besides Manchester United.
Arsenal.
Chelsea, Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, that's a strip club.
Maybe both.
I was all in on the XFL, documenting how different it was than the NFL. And it was during the time, right, Kev? It was all right, we have a while before the NBA playoffs start and baseball starts in a month. Let's just enjoy the XFL.
Yeah. It was the equivalent of Tiger King. It filled the void for us. And it was perfect timing, and the rules were interesting enough to discuss, or I think you actually called it a petri dish, on our show. Yeah. You said it's a petri dish for, the NFL. Yeah. But the extra point thing was my favorite. The extra points were awesome. How that could change the scope of a game.
Yeah. What's the rule?
Go ahead.
So for 1 or 3, you couldn't kick. You go for, and it was.
Can't hear.
All right.
Someone help me.
Game.
There's no kicking.
There's no kicking, Chris. Point. Either go for 1 from the 5 or go ahead, Matt.
It was I think 1 point from the 2-yard line, 2 points from
the
5-yard line.
Let me just Google it.
And then from the 10-yard line, it was 3 points.
And then John's version was you get 5 points from the 50.
No,
but
10.
We hadn't gotten that written in yet. Oh, 10.
So, Chris,
I like
there's no kicking the extra point. You either run it in for 1, run it in for 2, or run it in for 3, or throw it. But it was like at the 5, the 10, or the 15. I was like, get rid of the 3 and go to the 50 and see if you can get in, and that's a 10-point extra point, which is more than the touchdown.
But if you watched one game of the XFL, the extra point is stupid.
It's as dumb as having to throw all 4 pitches when you're automatically walking someone and you've already decided with the catcher doing that. Like, why do you have to throw 4? Just go.
Right. I'm going to go grab a beer. You guys want anything?